Hey girlies, so let's just get right into this whole process. First, before I show you how crazy my hair looks right now, I want to share with you guys the tools and all the products that I'm going to be using in this, but I want to be sure to share the items that I'm using before we actually get into it. I want to first start with the first step. So usually before I do my relaxer, I like to cut my hair prior to relaxing, mainly because if I cut too much off, I still have my new growth to help me out a little bit with respect to length. Sometimes I cut it too short and then it looks weird. Over time, I've learned that it's easier for me, since I'm the one cutting my hair, for me to do it before the relaxer, as opposed to when I used to do it after relaxer, and I used to cut too much off and it looks kind of weird. So with me cutting it before the relaxer, I have my new growth to help me out. Prior, on the day of, which is what we're about to do, I use this product. It's like a scalp protector. It's from the brand called Affirm, and what it does, it just really maximizes the protection of my scalp during the relaxer process. I don't usually get burned pretty quickly, but I started using this like 2 years ago when I first started relaxing my hair again after 11 years. And this has really helped. As you can see, I'm halfway through and I'm most likely going to repurchase it because it has been a tremendous help. I haven't had any major scalp irritations since I started using it. So I do this throughout my head, and then I apply my relaxer. Now the relaxer that I've been using for the past several months is this one by Nairobi. I know, right? I didn't know that Nairobi had relaxers until I went to the beauty supply store and I saw it and I was like, oh, I already used a foam wrap, then this must be good. And I particularly like this one because it says sensitive scalp, and because my hair is short, I figured if I use like a regular relaxer, it might be too harsh on my scalp. I didn't want to get burned, so I was like, I'm just gonna stick with the sensitive scalp ones, and this is what I've been using. When I first used this is the third jar that I've purchased from this brand, Nairobi. The first time I used it, I realized I wasted like a half a jar. So now this is the third jar. So the second time I bought it, I just used half and then use the other half the next time. So this time I'll be using half and using half the next time. And it tells you the measurement on the bottle. So I just take out half of the relaxer system, and then I put the activator, which is this pink thing, and I mix it all in with this stuff. When it comes to the application, I use a brush to apply the relaxer all over, and then I use a comb to go through and smooth it out secondly, right? And gloves, because you definitely need that to protect your hands. And once that is done, I go in with the Iso neutralizing shampoo, and I love this. I've been using this for almost 2 years now. I used it in the past when I used to get relaxers. Stylists use this, so I think it's really good. I got it at beauty supply store, but I also link this on my Amazon storefront. And I usually do like maybe 3 or 4 shampoos of the neutralizing shampoo to get the residue of the relaxer out. I go in with this semi-permanent hair color from Ion. Now this is a really good brand. I first found out about this from one of my fellow YouTubers, Lisette Janae, that's her name. I saw her use it and I was like, let me try it, because when I first started doing my relaxer myself, I was using permanent hair color on the same day, and that is a no-go. And I later found out that that's not the thing to do, because my hair started breaking and I was like, yeah, we can't afford to lose hair. It's already short, we can't have bald spots. Like, that is not cute. So I started using this, and I can use this on the day of, and it has been a game changer. What I really like about this is that it lasts a really long time. It says that it goes up to 10 to 15 shampoos, and I can attest to that. It works wonders. Like, literally all I see is my new growth. I don't even see any color change from all the other like uses that I have. So I feel like it still lasts, and I use it mostly every time that I relax my hair. This is what I use. It's also on my Amazon storefront. Everything I'm sharing with you guys, for the most part, will be listed on my Amazon storefront if you are interested. And it's vegan free. Well, it's vegan. It is no peroxide, no ammonia. It gives you a luminous shine, and my hair always looks like salon finish whenever I use this, and I really, really like that. So once I apply the color, I rinse that out several times, like once it's not bleeding. Oh, and another reason why I really love this color system is that I don't have to worry about it bleeding out on my pillowcase or anything. It, like, once it rinses out, it rinses out. It doesn't like stain or carry through to anything. So love that. So once that is rinsed out, I go ahead and apply my conditioner, and I don't leave this in for too long, maybe like 5 minutes. Massage it through just to help get any residue from the semi-permanent color. So, oh, I forgot a step. So before I apply the semi-permanent color, and after I rinse out the relaxer, I usually do a treatment. This is not the one that I use. Usually I just pick this up at the Sally's when I got this. So this is what I'm using today. I usually use the Mielle Mint Deep Conditioner. I really like that. I actually need to re-up on that. But I'm using this today, and I'll probably get the Mielle one some other time. So it is scalp protector, relaxer, deep conditioner, semi-permanent hair color, and then conditioner. I rinse out conditioner, and then I go into my styling, which you guys have seen a few times on my vlogs. But basically, after I rinse out the conditioner, I put my leave-in conditioner. Then, you know, I comb that through, apply the Nairobi wrapping foam, and then, you know, I do my little wrapping stuff, and then I go ahead and wrap it and go under the dryer, and then do my little styling curling after, which you guys will see in today's video. I know that there was a lot, but I wanted to basically go through and share with you guys exactly what I'm doing. All right, so now that is out of the way, let's get into it. Okay guys, so I don't usually use like a comb or anything to apply the protector. I use like the tip to do the parting. I usually just start the way I'm going to apply the relaxer. Now, I don't recommend that you do this yourself if you are not licensed or that kind of stuff. Do this at your own risk, which is what I'm doing because I'm not a professional. I do have experience in like salons, so I know like the process, I know the techniques. Another thing that I need to share with you guys, the reason why a lot of people get burned when they do their relaxers is because when they first apply it, they apply it directly to the scalp, which is what you're not supposed to do. So when it comes to the back of my hair, I try to do like a touch and feel process and put it as close to the scalp as possible, but not on my scalp. And then once I get it in my scalp, then I apply it on my perimeters, on my ear. Can never be too safe. Alright guys, so this is half of the relaxer system. I go through this pretty quickly, so as close to the scalp as possible, not on your scalp, and that's how I apply the relaxer. I do my edges and the nape of my scalp last because that's usually where I tend to start to feel irritations. the soonest. The front of my hair usually processes pretty quickly, so this is usually how I am applying the relaxer. It's been about, I want to say 6 or 7 weeks since my last relaxer. I think the next time I apply my relaxer won't be until probably December. The beginning of December. So that's that. And then I do the same process on this side. All right, guys, that is all of the relaxer. So right on point, everything is applied. This is the point where I'm going to like smooth it through and then rinse it out. I'm gonna do that downstairs in my sink. Basically, after I rinse this out, after I comb this through, do the neutralizing shampoo, apply the mask, then I'm gonna come back when I have the semi-permanent dye, just so you can see that process. So applying the relaxer took about 11 minutes to apply fully, and then I'm gonna take another 4 or 5 minutes to like smooth everything through and then rinse it out. So I'll come back once all of that is done. Okay, so I've rinsed out the semi-permanent color. Now I'm applying that
conditioner. I'm just doing this to help nourish and soften up the hair, and then I rinse that out and towel dry my hair. Look how nice that looks. I love it. Now I'm applying my leave-in conditioner because we want to further protect the hair, and I go in on this. As you can see, I go in. And now once I'm satisfied, I just go ahead and comb it through so that my hair is coated entirely, and then I find my part and prepare my hair for the setting lotion. And I use Nairobi. That is the best. The girls who know. And I just massage that through so that my hair is completely coated. I go in a lot because I just love the finish of it, and it just helps me to mold the hair accordingly. And now once I'm done with that, I go ahead and start manipulating the hair. I find my part again and I start molding the hair the way I like. So I just do nothing basically. I mold it all the way back, and then in the front I just add some little waves. I just love the feminine look of it. I've been doing this for several months, actually more than that. It's just the easier way for me. I can't do the whole finger wave thing, so this is what really helps, and I love how it turns out all the time. It doesn't turn out the same way every time. It all depends on what I'm going for. So yeah.
Much you're a lover who don't use big words, yeah. I don't need commenting at all because I know what I want. Baby, can't you figure it out? What's going on in your heart? What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Yeah. Summer's over, still getting nowhere, yeah. If winter blows here, baby, I fear we gon' disappear. Do you even want me? Do you even worry that I'm gonna love somebody else? Do you think about me when you're feeling lonely by yourself? What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Yeah. One step forward, two steps backwards, yeah. Time's about run out to use those big words, yeah. I don't need commenting at all because I know what I want.
So at this point, I am satisfied with the way my waves and curls came out. I'm very, very happy. I go ahead and take my wrapping strips. You can get these from the beauty supply. You can get them at Sally's. You can even get them from Amazon, which I have linked for you as well. And I use two, and then I use some more setting lotion to help secure that, and then I apply another one and tie that in the back to secure it even more and make sure that the hold stays in place. And then I go under my dryer for 30 to 45 minutes. So now once my hair is dry, I go in and I apply some serum, and I apply that just to give my hair some shine and to further protect my hair once I start using my hot tools on it. Now it's time to do some cutting, and I like using my scissors first, and I use that to go around my ear and to line the back a little bit. So this is what I'm doing here, and I just take my time and I go around my ears so that when it's time to use the actual trimming shears, I don't have an issue. And as you can see, I cut a little bit too much from that side, so I'm just trying to fix that. And there you go, it is fixed, and I will go in with my machine and give me a more defined line. I like that defined look. I like it to look like it was done by a professional, but not really. And I do that on both sides. And just in case you're wondering, I got this machine from Target. I decided, well, hey, if I want to, continue to be doing my hair at home, I'm going to need a good hair cutting tool. So I went ahead and got that from Target. All right, so for me personally, I like to have that tapered look. And the good thing about this machine, it comes with like color coded clips. And so I use that adjustment, and now I'm going against the grain to help get me that tapered, effortless look. And once I'm satisfied with that, I go in and I comb it through and start curling my hair. Alright, so now it's time to curl the hair, and I'm using this 0.5 Baby Bliss Pearl flat iron. Alright, so if you're anything like me, curling from the top down will be your friend. It's just more easy, it's effortless, and it gives you that feminine finish, which is what I like. And basically what I do, I just start from my crown and I follow the direction of the mold, and I do that throughout the hair until I curl every piece. Another technique that I use when curling my hair is, after curling it, I use a flat iron to flatten the curl, not completely, but to help it to lay flatter so it looks more finished and polished. Alright, so I am satisfied with my curls, but I'm not satisfied with the taper, so I'm going back in to taper it down a little bit more. As you can see, the attachment is a different color, and I just wanted to make sure that it's laid the way I am comfortable with, so I wanted to go back in and do that a little bit more. So once that is done, as you can see, I'm combing it through and it looks really good. And then after that, I'm going to tie my hair down with my silk satin scarf, and this just helps to lay my hair even more. But before that, I apply more serum to my hair to make sure that it is looking healthy and shiny. So when it comes to maintaining my curls at night, I have two options. I can tie my hair down like this to maintain my curls, that flat, sleek, feminine look, or if I'm going for height the next day, I tie my sides down and I leave the top open. But tonight, this is what we're going for.
All right, girls, so this is the final look. I really love how everything came out. I kind of went a little bit too low in the back, but I fixed it up, as you guys saw, and I just really like how it turned out. I like to keep my hair very minimal, and when I do my hair like this, I don't style it much for the week. I just usually just tie it up, and if I need to adjust my edges, I would use this for the back, like to smooth it out a little bit, or on the sides to give me my waves if I want to. And you can get this at Target. It's Locking and Coconut Curls Air Dry Cream. I really love how it smells. But I hope this video was helpful for you guys who have been asking me, how do I maintain my hair, how do I style my hair, how I do everything by myself. I basically showed most of it in this video: relaxing, dyeing, cutting, styling. I hope this video was helpful to anyone who, you know, has been thinking about maintaining their pixie cut at home. The reason why I started to do it at home is because when I first got it cut, the stylist was about an hour and a half away, and then the time to, you know, get my hairstyle and then the drive back, it just became a little bit too much, and I couldn't find anyone in my area that I was comfortable with going. So I came to YouTube, looked at a few videos, taught myself a little bit, and I do have the skills of, like I mentioned earlier in the video, of, you know, working in a hair salon. So I do have that skill set, so it's pretty easy for me to maintain it at home. I know a lot of people say it's very hard to maintain a short haircut, but if you can do it yourself, it's much easier. So yeah, that is all, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you in the next one.